Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, this is the first time of you coming across Stylish Naija YouTube channel, please, I would appreciate if you hit on the subscribe button and then hit on the bell to get an update whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so in today's video, so I'm making this video for beginners. So I'm just going to name it how to sew a zipper on a stretchy fabric or on a soft fabric. So it's like just like a DIY video. So that's what we're going to do. It is a very short video and we're going straight to the point. Okay, so if you want to register for our online classes, you can see my number scrolling through the screen. You can send me a message on WhatsApp and then I'll give you the details of the classes. We have the Igbo Madam Blouse class. We have a ready to wear class for those of you that want to go into ready to wear business, sewing Ankara dresses and selling. We have an intermediate class for people that can sew already and then want to upgrade. We have a trouser and a jumpsuit class. We have a corset class for those that want to learn how to sew perfect corset. And then we have a beginners class for people that are just starting. And I can tell you our last month beginners class was a bomb, as a real bomb. As in most of the beginners, the things that they were doing out from that class really amazed me. Okay, so and then we have an advanced class also. Just send me a message and then I'll give you the details. Okay, so in sewing this, so this fabric that I have, it is called a duchess. So duchess are like soft fabric. So this same trick, you can use it for a velvet or a suede fabric, for soft fabric. So they are kind of very soft fabric. So in sewing like this, there's one trick that I normally use. Okay, I'm just going to come back and show you that now. I need to get the other zip. Okay, so you can see here, and I have three types of zip. So you can see this one. This one has a big head. So most times the thick part, that's the middle part, that's like the zip teeth, tends to be thicker. You understand? And then you can see this one also is a skirt zip, and you can see it also, it is thick. And then you can see what I have here. So this one also is a long zip, but the zipper head, that's the center, that's the zip center, is not as thick as this one. So most times when I'm sewing on stretching and fabric, I prefer making use of this one, because the this part is not as thick as this one, so it tends to help you sew it more. So when you sew it, that's what I'm trying to say, is that when you sew it on soft fabric, you don't get those like speed bump on your fabric. So that is why I prefer using this one. So and then so the next thing we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how to do this. So when you want to sew zip on a soft fabric, so the trick that I normally use is a gum stay. So what I'm just going to do, so I'll just cut out a piece. So this is like a medium gum stay, and then I'll open in my zip allowance. So I actually fixed the zipper earlier on, so I just decided to make a tutorial on it and then I removed it back. So I'm going to open up this point like this. I'm going to cut up to where I want my zip to be. I'm just going to place it. So this is the zip allowance. I'm going to play it flat like this. Understand? This is one. And then I would iron it. So I just get my iron and do that. So this is the shiny part of my gum stay. So that's the part that sticks. So I'm just going to do this. I'll iron it. I'll just iron it on the zip allowance on one side. So that's for the first one. So the second one also, I will do the same thing to it. So you see, I'm opening them flat. I'll just iron it. So with that, it will make it stiff. So when you iron it, so you can see it now, it's thick and stiff. So the next thing we are going to do after ironing like that, we are going to iron the zipper allowance that you created. as like this. You're going to close it. That's you're going to open it back the way it should be, and then you would iron it so you get the line of the zip. And then the same thing, I'll do the same thing to this one also. So I'm just trying as much to. So I need to readjust this. I'll pull it up. So the next thing, we'll go over to the machine. So I'll go and start stitching. You can see my zip allowance. So you can see it's laying flat. So the next thing, and it is thicker now. So the next thing I'm going to take, I'm going to open up this point like this. So because I loosened it, so this part is a little bit rough. But I'm just going to hide all once I'm done. So you are going to take, we're going to sew on the zip allowance line like this. So this is the right side. So the zip is going to be like this when we're done sewing. So you're just going to turn it like this inside. Okay, this is the right side. You turn it like this. So when you finish sewing, it's going to stay like this. So we're going to pin it down. So I'm just going to pin it up to this point. So we'll pin it one at a time. I prefer that. So I'm going to pin it and then we'll stitch. So in order for you to stitch it easily, you're just going to take your chalk and then you mark. So you can see what I'm doing. Just mark it on that line. So with that, it will be easier for you to sew. So we'll sew now. You don't need to be in a hurry. Just use your hand. Control it gently. So you open up those points like this so you can see it laying flat. And then you just place it and then sew along the line. Don't pull it, don't push it, just gently. Okay, so I finished stitching. So at the end of the day, this part, I put my zipper inside. So I'm just going to do, so you can decide to do a top stitch, or when you are fixing your hook on it, you can decide to just use your hook to lay it flat down. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this. So when I'm fixing my hook, I'll just use it to lay it down flat. So I'll go ahead now, go and iron it, and then I'll show you how it is looking like. Okay, so at the end of the day, so you can see how my zip is looking. So I'm going to open it up for you so you can see. So this skirt I actually did not add the lining to it. I just made it that way. So you can see it laid out flat. So I was trying to iron it. Since it is a soft fabric, I almost got it there, but thank God it is still okay. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'll use my steam iron. So after everything, you make sure you iron it down flat. So that is what will help you. So you see it is lying straight. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, I would appreciate if you hit on the like button. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.